Hello everybody on YouTube and TDI Club. Hey, I'm having I got a little turbo failure here. This turbo is from a 99.5 Jetta, and this is the Garrett turbo that came on the car from the factory. Okay, and I'm going to replace it with the Borg Warner turbo that I just got from BoraParts.com. I want to say this new one here was $700 and some, probably closer to $800 or so. I think it was about a $950 bill because I also threw in a, see if I can find it, what did I do with it? The stainless steel flexible oil cooler line. So I'm going to put that on there as well. Sorry about the shaking camera, guys. I know that sucks. Anyway, looking at this old turbo, I was trying to figure out what's going on with it. I had put a brand new VNT actuator on this thing. The old one was shot beyond anything I can do with it. So I pulled this turbo apart, which is, there are several bolts around the outside of this exhaust housing here. And this thing separates right here. And then I went in here and cleaned out all the vanes. So all the vanes and everything moved good. Which was actually pretty carboned up. It was pretty boogered up. Wasn't building boost. And anyway, upon looking at this is after I cleaned it. Okay, this is this is the intake side. All right, but these fins are pretty well wore. Okay, they're just, I don't know if they've caught debris at some time. I don't know. I bought this car with 200,000 miles on it, and I've put about 25,000 miles on it since I bought it. So it's got a little bit of miles on it. But anyway, turning this turbine in here feels rough. Really rough. At highway speeds and giving the car some throttle, this thing really, it squeals like a rabbit. I mean, it just, to no end. Okay? Now, since I cleaned this thing, okay, I just cleaned it like less than 100 miles ago. And it's already, the intake port is already full of oil where it's leaking oil. Okay, not cool. On the exhaust side, so I can get the camera in here. Of course, carbon's normal. I'm not worried about a little bit of carbon on this thing. You know, it does whenever it wipes off. But anyway, I was just in here cleaning this whole thing out. But this whole thing is just rough. I can't even describe how badly that thing is just turning right now. The new turbo, on the other hand, spins, so I can get the camera on this. Again, sorry about my camera skills, they're horrible. Alright, this is the new Borg Warner turbo, and this thing spins great. Okay, real smooth, real fluid. You can tell it's brand new. Alright. About this Borg Warner, I'm actually pretty impressed with this thing. It looks good. The craftsmanship looks okay. The craftsmanship looks well performed here. All the actuators and everything, the actuator's already on here. It's already adjusted. I don't have to fool with that. All the oil lines have plugs on them to keep dirt and debris out while I'm installing it. That's cool. Hey, just to give Bora Parts a plug here. I didn't expect this when I bought this thing, but it came with all new exhaust gaskets. That's all this stuff. Came with the exhaust pipe gasket there. Came with the new EGR gasket. That's great. It also came with a pile of new exhaust manifold nuts. And it came with this is the oil return line that goes on the bottom of the turbo. It came with a new gasket here. So anyway, that's cool. That's from Bora Parts. I do appreciate it. Don't know if they mentioned that on the listing or not. Maybe they did. I probably just missed it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this turbo apart as far as I can get it and see what failed inside of this thing. Okay, I want to know why I have this coming out of my turbo. Okay, after 100 miles and right after I just cleaned this thing. I mean, it was spitting oil before, but I didn't realize it was this bad. I overlooked it before because I was like, well, you know, the car's got 225,000 miles on it. And there's going to be some oil in there, but I didn't expect this thing to be full of oil 100 miles after I just cleaned it. So anyway, next video, we're going to have this thing taken apart.